That's so weird. Like, huge momentum going into the set here.
Okay, Kobe lock into the young Link.
This is what we expect to see.
This is
my second favorite character in Smash, by the way.
Oh,
Young Link. I love Young Link.
I mean, it makes sense. The data is there. Young Link is definitely a pseudo favorite.
My #1 favorite is Captain Falcon. Fun fact.
For reasons. Okay, now we're in it.
Nostalgia, mostly.
Now we're in it, though. Kobe on the Young Link, MuteAce on the Peach, as expected.
Battlefield going to be the choice here. Again, got to imagine they either banned to it or maybe they have previous experience in the matchup that allowed them to sort of like just gentleman to it because they knew what each other would ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, MuteAce definitely going to struggle to get in here. Using the movement of Float already, though, to bait out that up B out of shield from Kobe. No big punish on it, but definitely already putting on the pressure here is MuteAce.
Yep. And look at the return from Kobe, getting a fire arrow, dropping a little bit of bombs. Hook shot coming out as well. First off, if you're just looking at numbers, should be going all the way to Kobe, but MuteAce does have a decent amount of control to regain, getting back into this great dodge. But that's the thing when you're going up against Young Link. You dodge the arrow, you dodge the boomerang, you get met by a bomb or something else. And it's just, oh man, where's Vince Vaughn when you need him?
And right now, Kobe's literally making it rain with the bombs.
Yeah.
Like, they're throwing them sky high, and then they're just zoning this edge guard so perfectly that when they do recover, they get hit with a bomb. They get hit with a boomerang. They're always getting hit by something. So it feels like right now MuteAce is constantly on the defense.
For sure.
MuteAce definitely struggling, of course, as we said, to get in. This is one of the matchups where if it's not losing for Peach, it's definitely very annoying to play because you just, like, your entire game plan is to get in. You want to be able to land a down tilt or a nair, down air, anything that's going to just, like, start off a big combo string. And then once you win neutral once or twice, once you're able to eventually rack up the percents, it's very hard to actually find the kill onto Young Link because naturally just sporting such an incredible defensive play.
Yes.
And I mean, like Palutena, honestly, Peach is one of those characters where once you're beyond that golden percent, it's just really, really difficult to find the kill because you're going to need to land something raw.
For sure. And look at the option, the coverage that Kobe is on his Young Link. Just doing so much damage. Good grab in. Bomb tech, boom. Yeah, looking for the boomerang and the bomb, but eat your veggies, says MuteAce.
Dot eyes.
Oh my god, dot eyes coming out.
And you know what's so fun watching Kobe play on Kid Link is that Kid Link really isn't a speedy character, but when Kobe is on them, they look like a speedster.
Yeah, the wave bounces with the boomerangs,
yeah.
Everything really coming out to play here. Obviously, this is like, Kobe is one of the best young players in the world, for sure.
For sure. The kid is good, the kid is great, but we forget MuteAce. We forget that it's MuteAce on Peach. That's it. That's the sentence. You forget it's MuteAce.
And I mean, the state of the game right now for MuteAce, it does look pretty difficult because rage is a factor here, but that's actually not always what you want as Peach because right there, I think MuteAce would have been able to find a much longer string, a little bit more value for that neutral win had Kobe not gotten knocked so far away by the initial nair. So rage actually, you know, it can help you close out the stocks really early if you're able to find something big, but if you want to just go for your bread and butters, it can be a little bit of a hindrance at times.
For sure. Oh my god, just run up smash, all right. Call it a night, might as well, clock it out early. Yeah, I mean, look, we know Young Link loves to run, zoom around, dash in, dash out, but I feel like this potentially could go all 5 sets just with how Kobe is playing right now. Like, he is keeping MuteAce away just perfectly enough to where he can land everything he needs to, but when MuteAce gets in, he does so much damage up front so fast that it's like near negligible when you look at the percentages.
Yeah, and especially when you see the opportunities where Kobe, unfortunately, has had 1 or 2 whiffs. It's been punished every time.
Every time.
Coming from MuteAce.
That's a stitch.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of float cancel aerials here, just a way to hold it, maintain the pressure, definitely. A lot of nairs. Back air finally coming out. Really difficult situation in the ledge trap here for Kobe. He's been relying a lot on neutral get up into grab. Actually, MuteAce reading that neutral get up, but then reacting accordingly to the shield and the action out of shield. Very well played, and keeping the Stitch face intact here as well going into this final stock. This really might be the X factor that MuteAce needs to take this first game.
It's not even Young Link versus Peach anymore. It's literally Radish versus Bomb.
Yeah, 100%. Are they turnips? Are they radishes? I forget vegetables.
I thought it was a radish. I was told, actually, on the desk yesterday that it was a radish.
I thought it was a turnip.
I thought it was too, but someone told me it was a radish.
Everyone calls it turnip.
It's got to be a turnip.
Even if it is a radish, I'm still calling it turnip. Whatever.
Is it? Oh wait, no. Hold on. Daikon radish? Is it? Because those are white, right?
Meanwhile, Kobe able to land a strong hit in air there, but the DI from MuteAce taking him straight to the corner.
My goodness. Okay. Okay, there it is. Jumping
Second
forward.
nair.
No.
Okay, scaling doesn't matter there. Yeah,
A
178%.
boot straight to the forehead.
Bro, he got hit with the baby gap boots. Like, that's just...
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what to say other than for MuteAce, like this matchup just looks really, really rough. Like, we were able to see some shades of that incredible advantage state, but I mean, that was honestly a lot thanks to the RNG there of pulling the Stitch face. So in a game, maybe on MuteAce's counter pick, we'll see a little bit of a different story, but that first game, yeah, definitely going well in favor of Kobe there. The comeback was definitely within reach at one point, but past a certain point there in that game when you kind of just had to concede, okay, Kobe is probably going to be able to take this one and just move on to game 2.
Yeah, I definitely I was a little scared there, like you had said. I saw the Stitch face come out, and I'm like, ah, crap. Been on the other side of that a few times, and makes things a little scary, but Kobe had the right approach. Just kept up the same game plan, keep the fire burning, get those jumping aerials in when he needed to, and it just worked. So now we're on small battlefield. So no top platform, a little bit closer in proximity. See if MuteAce can bring it back.
Yeah,
tie the 1-1.
MuteAce, I think the small battlefield pick, if I think it's probably motivated by, you might want to take a character like Youngling to like the smallest stage possible. You might feel tempted to go to Smashville. But then again, on Smashville, Youngling's going to have access to the bombs, going to be able to cover pretty much all the stage with projectiles. Zoners like this, like Snake and Pac-Man, who have a lot of space control and can also, you know, as we said, box up close, are really, really dangerous characters to take there. So went for a comfortable middle ground here on small battlefield and still sporting those small blast, side blast zones. So that is going to be the first stock going over to MuteAce, and another Stitch has been pulled out of the flow cancel up air.
Oh my god, okay. Man's getting Stitch on the second pull. That's crazy. MuteAce opting to dip it out now, but that was such an early first stock he managed to take, and now it's... I want to see the pressure keep coming up. I think Kobe playing a little bit tired here, trying to reassess the game plan, see what he can get done, see what he can get out.
I mean, look at this right now. It looks as though MuteAce is actually... Well, no, Kobe... Yeah, no, MuteAce is actually pretty close to lapping Kobe at this moment. I mean, you're looking at the damage percentages, and it's nearly there, but at the same time, Kobe doing their best just to try and keep this small advantage that they have on the second stock. Meanwhile, MuteAce doing a fantastic job of keeping Cody towards the edge.
Yep, and he's going to push him all the way through, looking for the down throw, not going to land, but hey, them aerials there.
Yeah, I think this is a very different matchup when Peach has a stock lead here. We're seeing, because now with the stock lead, Kobe is actually forced to approach, which makes that space control a little bit less effective, because it's more reactable. If he jumps in and throws a boomerang, you know what to expect. You know, there's less variables to account for in neutral,
for sure,
because you know that no matter what, he has to come to you, especially to end this stock here. And MuteAce has definitely taken an incredible stride here in game 2 to get here, and really showcase how Peach can play in this matchup and survive.
For sure, and that's something I alluded to in game number 1 when MuteAce did have the stock lead. It's just plays differently as this Peach and the Queen, the Princess, the Duchess, Royalty, all the names encompassed, and MuteAce seems to have woken up a bit, don't you think?
3 stock, yeah. 3 stock going over to MuteAce there in game 2. Just a complete turn from what we saw in that last game, at least in terms of the momentum.
Regardless, I don't think anybody on the desk thought that this was going to go to a 3-0 either way. We knew this was going to go into a little bit of an extra round, going into more of a bout. It was not going to go one-sided one way or the other, but I got to ask, Beautiful, help me out with the background here. MuteAce, Georgia native or no?
No, MuteAce is I believe, staying in Texas right now. For a while was CFL along with Goblin and Juan P.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But in Texas right now, hanging out with Lima, learning a lot about Bayonetta, as we saw in Squad Strike, because that Bayonetta was
that was nasty.
It was insane.
That was nasty. Okay, we're back in. It is 1-1 here. I predicted 5 games. We might get 5 games. I want to see Kobe bring it back, because he just felt so frazzled in game number 2, right? It was a 3-stock scenario. Always feels bad, man, in that one. But he has to get back to the game plan, right? Get back to that Youngling zoning, spamming, getting every single projectile out. MuteAce played that so aggressively, not giving him time to breathe. Honestly, the down airs were nice. The back airs were landing too. The crown hit off the top. Let's see how the boys can do
Yeah, I really like the fact that Kobe actually just ran it back to small battlefield. I think it's really interesting because while you did just get 3-stocked on the stage, I think you can kind of concede that right there what happened is just, you know, MuteAce is one of those players where all the adaptation a lot of the time is going to take place between the games rather than in it, and you just got hard adapted on from that first game. Not really going to, you know, blame it on the stage. Needs to change the game plan, not necessarily the stage here.
And now it looks as though the first stock might actually go the way of Kobe, throwing a bomb over towards the edge, doesn't land, and now Peach with the recovery. MuteAce trying to catch up in percentages here, as it looks as though Kobe, for the time being, is going to enjoy a good bit of momentum here early in round 3.
Oh, no. Okay. But just as quickly as Kobe was able to get something on the offensive, MuteAce going to return it. See how he does. It's play for neutral, play for center stage. That's all Kobe all day here.
Yeah, despite the percents, I think this is actually a pretty even setup.
Ooh, wow.
Right as I said that there,
as soon as you say
Kobe going to be able to land the up tilt there.
Up
Up tilt, you know, kind of a sleeper move, I feel like, from Young Link. Don't see it too much, but definitely was useful there in order to close out that first stock. Now we have MuteAce. You know, not really much rage to speak of, but still, Peach has a move or two that can kill.
Yeah, move or two that can kill. Yeah. Like you saw right there. Yeah. Charge it up, throw it up.
Already pretty much back to even here in game 2.
Yeah. At each other's throats.
Or game 3, rather.
Neck and neck. Game 2, game 3. Yeah, it's game 3. Yeah. It's going to be a long day. We're going to be here a while. Forgive us, Twitch chat. Don't roast us too hard.
And it really does look like a night and day difference between rounds number 2 and 3 for Kobe, because their spacing right now is nearly flawless. And they're not dropping and they're not whiffing. So many times in round 2, we saw Kobe whiff and then MuteAce came in with a huge punish. Not this time around. Whenever they do whiff, they're quick with the recovery and they make sure that they get that spacing back.
Like you see him dip in, dip out, right? As soon as he misses an arrow, roll back. Misses a bomb, roll back. Jump across the stage. Ooh, what, that catch? Okay, MuteAce. Timing is immaculate right there. The second stock for both of them here. Game number 3. Aerial not going to land. Trying to predict. Yeah, just keep that shield pressure up. One thing Young Link is very, very good at, keeping shield pressure on people. The multitude of projectiles. MuteAce's hips don't lie. Looking for off stage. Looking for, oh god, she floats, she hits hard.
Yeah, that was such an interesting stock there, because we saw 2 very different stories. One of Kobe just trying to hang on to the stock there. You know, in this, was that a bomb? Okay,
yeah,
that was a bomb. Okay, anyway.
What is the percentage chance?
No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, what is the percentage chance on her pulling those again?
I think it's got to be like 1 in 100 or something like that.
Oh my god.
But Kobe, like, hugging the platform super hard in that last stock there, being able to really abuse the fact that Peach just, not for lack of having, you know, great, or not for lack of, you know, great aerial mobility, because Peach does have float. Peach has endless ways to mix up the timings on how she can throw out those float cancel aerials, but rather just because not really having those great vertical moves in the air to begin with, at least for the purpose of pressuring people off the platforms, because up air, it's really not the scariest thing to deal with when the Peach is under you. And finally, MuteAce was able to pressure Kobe off the platform, get him in the corner, and then pretty much end the stock. And now we just saw a similar thing from Kobe there, able to take that stock right over on the side.
Yeah, they're essentially tied up. Kobe only managing to, like, you know, get tagged for a 31% in that previous stock exchange, and now 31-34 final stock. Game number 3. We talked about how close this game was going to be, and we're definitely seeing it right now. Is going for the chase off the side of the stage, looking to finish it up here. 1-2, but drops just barely. MuteAce hanging on.
Yeah, and I believe it was you, Beautiful, or Zio, I honestly can't remember, but one of you definitely said
Game
5 potential, and it looks like it very well could be that. Meanwhile, you can see Peach on the receiving end of a lot of this damage. They float up high, avoid the damage. Meanwhile, look at MuteAce getting ready to show Young Link you have got to eat your veggies.
Oh, man. It's the knocking him in his own bomb. No, we'll roll through. Kobe now increasing the pressure, turning it up.
Oh, MuteAce going for the aggressive forward air at a disadvantage there, but it actually stretched the hurt box in range of Kobe's forward air hitbox there. So very dangerous stuff here on both sides. This back air with rage as well will send Kobe pretty far out there. Wow, that neutral air dodge has almost no lag. Kobe actually able to just up B almost immediately after.
Oh, gets tagged.
Really efficient use of the defensive option.
Yeah, no follow-up though. MuteAce searching for the perfect scenario. Looking so careful right now. Oh, misses in the air.
No.
That actually will take it. Kobe, you take one, I take the next. You take one, I take the next. It's
you
back
see
and
the
forth.
trend.
Yeah.
Game 5.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look,
that's what it's looking like.
I'm telling you. It's moving. It's moving in that direction.
Yeah, MuteAce is definitely going to have to show up here, I think, in this game 4. Obviously, Kobe on, set point here with one of the best players in the world. MuteAce obviously fresh off a lot of great performances here recently. So it would be a big, big win for him to be able to just close this out and take it home 3-1. But MuteAce, as we said, one of the best, so not going to be willing to part with this set too quickly, I imagine.
And look at this, we're back on small battlefield again.
Yeah, just running it straight back to small battlefield. They
Run
said,
them gins.
Run them gins. Let's go.
Yeah, we can already see MuteAce is definitely, just by the way they're playing, pulls the turnip just sitting on the platform. It really just looks like the lead in this matchup is everything, and MuteAce will play a little bit slower if needed in order to gain it.
Okay, opting for the good old upbeat offstage, high damage hits from the young Link. Kobe now looking to reclaim control, set up shop, get that distance. MuteAce has been so on point catching these bombs since they've been thrown. I have really been appreciating that from him, but he's just not been able to, convert anything off of any of these radish throws at all, and you're just kind of like, what do you go back to? What's the reset? What's the game plan here? As Kobe is just putting up so much damage.
It seems like since Kobe was able to get that combo at the beginning where he ended with the up B, it feels like, again, MuteAce, the onus of approach is on you as Peach to get past these projectiles now. But MuteAce now actually having the percent lead here, not really just going to run away and try to hide, though, as Kobe really close to the corner there. But escaping still, Kobe trying to go for a full hop forward air, but instead being met by MuteAce. Hard call out with that nair right there.
And the way Zeal was talking about how important the first stock really is, and now that we're here in round number 4, it seems even more so. As finally, first stock still not gone.
Oh, the bomb's going to detonate. He'll be able to make it back.
He'll be good.
And still was able to make it back on stage.
Yeah, the bomb tech from Kobe showing his prowess on this young Link.
Yeah, because you want to say that like whoever takes the stock, it'll be like super influential over the game. But the thing is like these guys have been getting revenge stocks really, really, proficiently in this set so far. So if MuteAce is able to take this first stock, Kobe might just come down and take that one, even right back up, or vice versa.
Absolutely, and now MuteAce still struggling to take this first stock. Okay, or not, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Who's struggling?
Yeah, no, not a struggle at all. Okay, MuteAce finally on the board here. Game number 4. Let's see how Kobe responds. Looking to quickly. I was going to run up.
He picked up the turn up with forward air there. He wanted down tilt, but he ended up getting a down throw of the turn up because he wanted to go for wanted to go for down tilt into forward air or down tilt nair to close out the stock. But the hits on RNG actually paying big dividends here from MuteAce. And honestly, the RNG in general this set has been insane. 2 stitches, 1 bomb, and then that to sort of save the stock, for lack of a better term.
Right, and now Kobe is struggling to take this first stock. He's not had the answers needed. MuteAce doing a really good job creating distance when necessary. Getting some damage, takes in on approach. Dash attack will land. Whew, I thought that down air was actually going to connect right there, but no. Dash attack will from Kobe. Bomb for some zoning, but the princess floats,
There you go, and that's how you use the zoning from young Link. Throwing those bombs up and like providing that edge guard, so that's what you're trying to avoid. Meanwhile, because you're avoiding the bombs, you're leaving yourself open for an up smash.
Okay, managed to kick himself in his own bomb, using his own medicine against him. Good grab, down throw, up air, 2, 3. No, okay. Going for the other one instead. Still very, very even, both of these players. I mean, that's so dope to say, right? Because, like, we talk about how good MuteAce is. We know how good MuteAce is. But Kobe showing that he can hang with these top players. And that's what you wanted to see. That was what you talking about at the top of the day, Zeal, seeing if these more regional area players can hang with these top players. And you're seeing it here firsthand.
Yeah, Kobe definitely has some impressive placements at majors. Off the top of my head, like I think like top 8 at InfinityCon Tally, one of the first major tournaments after quarantine, or close, maybe 9th there, if memory serves correctly. But yeah, Kobe definitely a great player, again, on the regional level. Definitely someone you want to be, scared of. But a player like MuteAce, would you really expect something like this? Who knows? But again, this matchup, right, so volatile. When Peach has the lead, it almost seems just unplayable for Young Link. But then again, it's exactly the same way when Young Link has the lead over Peach.
For sure, for sure.
And we're right back in this scenario again, where it's like they are just so concerned right now about who is going to get the lead here, playing so slow, so decisively here. I love that tomahawk there from MuteAce, using the float cancel and then actually just landing turnaround grab.
Oh, wow, but run straight into those strong hips of MuteAce. Now putting Kobe on the back foot here. If you can recover this quickly, you might be able to get that 3-1 we were talking about. But MuteAce, he wants to fulfill my prophecy of a Game 5. Sitting here on the high 125 on this second stock.
Yeah, MuteAce just standing under the platform there, ready to go ahead and whiff punish with the dash attack. It's just such a hard thing to approach for Kobe.
Yeah, and right now, I guess with all the vegetables being thrown out, you could really say that MuteAce is fitting to turn up.
Oh, God. I have nothing for that. I have nothing for that one.
I ulted. Well, getting back to it, you can see already Peach working from down low, trying to get a lot of these up smashes. It does get the forward air to get the last stock off of Kobe, and beautiful. We have ourselves a Game 5.
You know, I don't even know if I want the Game 5 after that abysmal turn-up joke, but you know what? Hey, we're getting it.
We are here, no doubt.
We're here.
There's Omega.
It's battle for the South, Smash LAN, puns get dubs.
All right, I'll give you that. You know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. But yeah, MuteAce.
Puns and dubs.
I just want to talk about how MuteAce was really just playing that so controlled, so patiently, so well, and now we have this Game 5. So do you think this is where, you know, push it to 11, increase tempo, like all the pressure coming out? Because if I were Kobe, I would not take that disrespect lying down.
Yeah, the thing about situations like this is obviously we're in a scenario, again, I'll say it, where this first stock is really, really important. Yeah. And we have to see if that, you know, when you put that much emphasis on it in your head, it can result in a little bit of nervousness. We'll have to see if both players are able to maintain their composure as well as they have throughout this set, especially in that last game as well, because both players just holding on so tight to any lead, small or big, that they were able to gain. MuteAce, of course, ending up being able to come out on top, and you got to wonder, is that going to shake Kobe going into this Game 5 here?
Right. You're looking at it right now. He does seem to be playing a little bit more fast and loose. Not as reserved and controlled as he was, focusing on spacing and zoning like he was. But also, MuteAce is turning up a bit, playing a bit more aggressive there, as he is going to jump in, get the grab, push him forward. 83-125. Ooh.
Yeah, they played a lot of neutral last game, so to say that MuteAce might have downloaded a couple of habits from all of that play definitely would not be out of the realm of possibility here. MuteAce going to go ahead and take that first stock again off of a read, it seemed like, with the forward air on that ledge jump.
Yep. Oh, he re-grabbed the Sitch. I love that. Okay. Managing to grab before it times out. Let's see how long he can hold on to it, what he can get done with it. Sitting at 111. Definitely options for Kobe to get this stock. Even it up. Keep him pretty even Stevens on that 16%. Not letting him approach without second-guessing himself. Playing a lot
Stitch
of dodging
gonna go
around.
away there.
Yeah. Okay, dash attack.
Yeah, that dash attack also caught MuteAce's jump there, and I don't know if he was aware of that, so thought he could make it back. Perhaps a missed space on the parasol there, or maybe just was not aware they did not have their double jump, because that dash attack from Kobe just so quick. Really feels like it caught MuteAce unaware.
And you know what? That's something that, Young Link actually does a lot, is a lot of off-stage presence, again, pushing them all the way out into the blast zone. But because MuteAce is so good on Peach, they really haven't given Kobe a lot of those opportunities to take the fight off stage.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're going up against Peach off stage. As long as they don't forget their double jump, they have a pretty decent chance at, matching fire with fire, so to speak. But now we are double-doubles now, as we do see Kobe pushing the advantage, pushing the envelope a bit more. Now he's going back to that, typical Young Link game plan. Get the bombs, get the arrows, boomerangs out as much as possible. Poke, chip away before going in for those kills. MuteAce trying to stave off that aggression. Gets grabbed, gets back thrown. Oh, wow, that was a whiff from Kobe. MuteAce back on the recovery.
Yeah, it honestly feels like whenever Kobe has at least a 20% lead in this matchup, he's pretty much going to default all the way to just, running across the stage, throwing out all the projectiles that he needs to, sort of put on the pressure, and eventually maybe force MuteAce into the corner through very, very slowly, and then take the stock.
Down air connecting there, getting them ankles. Oh, that's the kill. 100%. 1, 2, 3. Kobe says, see you later, nerd. Okay, now MuteAce here, looking like he might get forced out as long as Kobe keeps up the good game plan. Down air connecting. Good job on Kobe. Shielding up. But gets caught. Slapped up, slapped out. Final stock.
Game 5 last stock.
Game 5 last stock.
We definitely called it here. Yep. Very, very even player matchup here, it seems.
And again, we're back to the bombs and radishes. Oh, I'm sorry, turnips. It's bombs versus turnips, or bombs just versus vegetables. Meanwhile, we're going back towards the edge, and literally neither player giving way, and they make it back center stage.
Within 0.8% of each other's percent, and a fourth stitch coming out this set.
I thought that was
unbelievable. The last one not really able to be utilized. Oh, Kobe actually just going to throw it away. Okay. I thought we honestly might see Kobe run with the momentum there and take a little bit of a, maybe grab some advantage with that turnip there, but no, didn't even need it actually, just racking up so much percent here on MuteAce. You got to wonder, is MuteAce going to be able to make it out of the corner here?
Absolutely. He makes it out. The crowd coming alive as they reset back to center stage. Kobe pushing him back to that left side. No, MuteAce tangoes around, pushes him back. Now changing positions, fighting for this center stage pressure.
That might have been a misinput there. Back air one, that surely should have led into a forward smash or an up smash, but Kobe, I think the pressure just maybe getting to him a little bit there.
Man.
Execution not on point here, and now MuteAce has one final chance to seal out this stock, and he might just do it here. Trying to use the counter.
He missed the toad. He missed the toad.
It's the counter.
It's
They're
not
back
there.
center stage. It's go here.
Kobe,
Now
Kobe.
very vulnerable here
Bomb
on
on
stage.
neutral. Get up here.
Bomb on
MuteAce
neutral.
has to be careful, and no, the option coverage from Kobe just too great there with the bombs. MuteAce looking racked, and Kobe really, honestly, not looking too worse for wear. You're just standing up, ready to walk off.
Yeah, ready to
Job
walk
is
off.
done. What can you say?
Respect.
Major upset or?
I don't know. You got to keep in mind, it's
No, that was
literally
good.
the
That was so good.
regional people's
Yeah,
champ
I know.
going up against going up against someone like MuteAce. So again, I think we saw it
the crowd was-
yesterday. We saw it yesterday with Teaser. We're seeing it again today. It's the crowd buff.
Nah, I'm telling you,
absolutely.
It's the
absolutely.
crowd
Like
buff.
CFL crowd is
on that
is an experience.
on that last stock, the crowd coming alive, putting it all behind their boy.